a like sequel it actually is. I'm not a Chrono Master, so wait, Knorr. Good morning, Knorr. Come on, sleepyhead, get up. Oh, is that like the future we were playing there, if I remember right? Ah, the music. I'm gonna probably say that a lot because this music triggers a lot of nostalgia back to that summer I played a bunch. It's pretty much all I did. I wasn't in school at all. I was working, and oh, I can turn down the shades. I forgot about that. There we go. Yeah, I was working a bunch. And pretty much coming home and playing games and whatnot. Still living at home at that time. But, alright, well, somebody's telling me to get up. Let's go see what this town has to offer. Yeah, music is the biggest thing that triggers my nostalgia in just about everything. Meow. Alright, what's up? Marge. Good morning, Knorr. You're finally up. The sun's already reached high noon. By the way, didn't you have plans to meet with Lena this morning? Nostalgia makes me feel extremely depressed. Really? Lena came by to see if you were up, but you, young man, were still off in Never Never Land. We were with Peter Pan? You shouldn't break promises like that. Girls can be pretty scary if you make them angry. You hate Musif? What's Musiv? Alright. Big-eared cats. It reminds me when I was actually happy. Oh, well, that stinks, man. Ah, yes, actually, that's my background. There we go. Actually, can I line it up perfectly, I wonder? Oh, it's not, it's... Oh, that's pretty close. Look at that. The picture in the background's squished in a little bit. But yeah. That's pretty close. Anyways. Alright, let's get to it. Let's see what this town has to offer. What's going on with everybody? Hey, Knorri. Do you know what's popular among the village girls these days? A necklace made of Komodo dragon scales. You know, like monsters that eat fire. I want to get some for Kiki, but there's no way I can beat those monsters. Oh no! If I don't do something about it now, Kiki might start liking Lolo, so I can still move around while I'm talking to him. That's kind of cool. Boy, am I in a fix. Well now, you're in... so if I move far enough away, they stop. Well now, you're in Arni. What brings you here to this village? Seaside... Oh, it's you, Knorr. Just don't be going near Hydra Marshes to the east if you go outside. Don't want you to run into those evil dwarves and that Hydra now. Do the dragons eat my mixtape? Knorri lives. Say, why don't you go talk to the village chief before you set out? His house is just past these gates down yonder. Why, hello, Knorr. Can I interest you in something? I have some great elements. Would you like to take a look? So, I want to see your weapon and armory. So what do I have? Am I all like beefed up like we just were? Or forge, blacksmiths, forge, disassemble? Oh, wow. So, oh, that's right. Yeah, you can find stuff and then use those items to make the items. I forgot about that. That's cool. I disassemble. I don't have anything to disassemble. Wait, I do have an ivory mail, but I can't disassemble it if you have it equipped. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna keep it anyways. I do want to see your elements, though. So these are elements that you can buy and place on your elemental like grid. Okay. So rather than buying items like cures and stuff, you use them as you fight and certain elements become available. That's kind of cool. And it tells me how many I have allocated. So I have 5 tablets already. I have 1 cure. I don't have any fireballs, no aqua beams, so that's kind of cool too. Okay. And we only have 100 gold now because I think we are technically in the past. I think that was the future we were playing in. Oh, Kenora, beautiful day, isn't it? Sure feels great outside. Ah, just being able to bask in the sun all day sure is a nice change. They say the rain cleanses one's spirit, but at our age, we've had enough cleansing. He doesn't hate music. He's just saying it to get on my nerves and be a steal. Yes, I know. I wonder if those outsiders are back digging now that the rain's let up. They must be conducting some kind of investigation up there at Fossil Valley. I can't comprehend outsiders. Why would they want to dig up a place like that? I actually do want to listen here for a moment just to make sure. Kenori, check out this sawfish. Awesome, ain't it? Poppy caught it down south by the El Nido Triangle. Nobody likes going down there though. They all say it's creepy, but this sucker sure looks tasty. Yo, Kenor, what do you think of this sawfish? Have you ever seen one this size? Ha! That has got to be from the legendary Dragon King Palace. Wouldn't you agree, Kenor? How you wish, or you're probably right. Sure. You think so too? I knew it. I just knew it. If it really is true, then from here on out, happiness will be rolling into my life. Business will pick up, money will start pouring in, and I'll be able to repair my roof, varnish my boat, buy a new sail. Eat as much squid gut pasta as I want up in Termina. Ah, life is good. Yeah, right, who am I kidding? That would definitely be too good to be true. But thanks anyways, Kenor. Thanks for playing along. Here's a little something for you. Go give it to a girl you like. Ooh, I get Kimono scale without lifting a finger. I wish the legend... Oh, shoot. I wish the legend was true, though. The Dragon King Palace. I was wanting to listen more to my... You're saying I recommend... Listen, Johnny, can you see the text okay as well? The chat here? I didn't know if it was too small or not. Johnny Cash, Lana Del Rey, I love this game's art style. Yeah, it is very nice. There are enough dreams out there. Alright, so now we got this kimono thing we can give to this kid. And maybe he'll give us something in return. Run. There's no way I can get a scare from one of those monster fountains or something, Kiki. Oh boy! What am I gonna do? Hey, Kenora, do you know what's popular? Yeah. I thought I could give him. What's this guy doing? Oh, this person actually has a picture. You should add a car image overlay for your face cam. A car overlay? I mean a car overlay. So yeah, this person has an actual like image. Una says, yo, why did everybody call me Kenori? I heard you totally blew off Lena this morning. I didn't think you had it in you. That was real gutsy of you. I guess this kind of shows her who's boss, eh? To look like you're in a car? Oh. Doesn't really fit the theme or, you know, the whole pirate aspect that we're going for, but I can kind of see why. Don't tell her I said so, but my sister's a bit uptight, you know? Oh, this is her sister. Could you, like, break her in a little? You know, make her act like a more ladylike. You have my support all the way. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Alright, do we see it? But this kid, I wanted to give him the scale. Okay, oh, you know what? Hold on. Go away, and then if we walk up to him, bring up this, and then use it. Yeah! Well, wait a minute, Kenori. This is a Komodo dragon scale? No way, it is real! Kenori, how about giving it to me, please? Pretty please? Oh, come on. I won't ask for another favor for the rest of my life. Sure, take it. Sell it for 1,000? Nah, sure, take it. Really? You sure? Yes, alright, thanks a million. Here, let me give you this. Put it to good use. I received Uplift? It's purple. I can't really read that fully, but I think it says Uplift. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Do you know what Poshul's favorite food in the whole entire world is? Hecarim bones. She'd do anything to get her paws on one. She'd obey your every command if you give her one. I guess it's an animal of some sort. Alright. Let's go down toward the water. Hold on. So that was an item for us to use. It says uplift. What did the uplift do? Was it was it an element? What is it doing? Oh, okay, here we go. Use. No. Allocate. For me. Oh, uplift, okay. So it was an element. Cuts out and drops a block of stone on. How uplift? How is that a name? That's weird. Yeah, in our elemental levels, we only have 1, 2, and 3. Well, we can go ahead and drop this in there. Here we go. Why not? Okay, cool. So I'm kind of remembering some of this. All right, let's go. Kirby's Yarn music. Way back. Kirby's Yarn's not that old. Yippee! Jumps in. Lena, you're late, Knorr, sleeping in as usual, I suppose. You promised you'd go get some Komodo dragon scales for my necklace, remember? Oh no. You gave the one to the kid. Oh well. Since you were late, my mom asked me to babysit the kids. Woohoo, Knorr, Lena, look at me. Come on, you guys should join us. It feels really good. Unlike the rest of you, we're not here to play. Don't swim out too far now. Okay, gotcha. Kids sure have it easy. Remember when we were like that? Not a single care or worry on our minds. How each day lasted an eternity filled with newness, fun, and excitement. But the important thing now is not our childhood, but my Komodo scale necklace. Yes, we have to face up in reality and live each day anew. Oh wow. So I want you to go to Lizard Rock and get some scales for me. I would join you, but I still have to watch the kids. It's your fault. You were late. The music makes me sleepy. It is nice calming right now, yeah. Once you collected some Komodo dragon scales, I'll catch up with you on Opasa Beach. Is that okay with you, Knorr? Sure. Nah, forget it. Okay, sure. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay then. Don't just stand around. Go collect some scales at Lizard Rock. Let's see. I think 3 should be enough. Good luck, Knorr. I'm counting on you. What's Fisherman dude over here? Or person. I don't know if it's a woman or... He's sleeping. It is a guy. Okay. Oh, it's you, Knorr. Beautiful day, huh? You caught me dozing off there. By the way, Knorr, do you like the sea? Sure. Oh, really? Yeah, the sea sure is great, but just remember, Knorr, don't take the sea too lightly. Usually you'll find the sea to be vast, deep, full of strength and energy, yet kind and gentle. But once it becomes angry, it can turn into the most frightening monster you've ever seen, engulfing everything. Close your eyes and perk up your ears. Can you hear the cries of countless men swallowed by the sea? Holy cow. The hidden secret and sea whispers? I recommend you learn to sense the mood of the sea. That's if you don't want to join the fellows already in the bottom. Alright, thanks, dude. Alright, let's go get some dragon scales, I guess. I'm guessing left or right? I don't know. It's all learning. I've totally forgotten. Oh, this is this is the chief. I guess the beginning of this is just going to be getting the story down and everything, so a lot of talking and whatnot. Radius? Oh, Knorr, how goes it? How would you like to join everyone for my lecture? Today's lecture is the fundamentals of attack and the art of elements. Yes, okay, so we do need to learn this. I do want to know exactly how the fighting's supposed to be. Excellent, a true man you are. Well then, let's get on with it. I would like to play Cuphead, but I'm so tired that I wouldn't. I'm so tired that I'm not going to be good at it. I gotcha, yeah. Alright, here we go. So now we do have a tutorial. So we do have a tutorial, which is nice. Ho, ho, ho. Come on, Connor, don't hold back. Alright, so I'm guessing... So now we have 50, so yeah, what we were doing before must have been the future. Alright, so we don't know his HP, we're attacking. And I guess we'll just hit him with ones. First, here's some basic advice on attacking, so listen up. You know that there are 3 different attack levels. 1 is weak, 2 is strong, 3 is fierce. Okay. Each have differing accuracy or hit percentage values. Every time you hit your opponent, each of these values increase to make it easier for your next attack to hit its mark. Good strategy is to start with the weak blows, which have the highest chance of succeeding, and then build up to the strong and fierce blows. So rather than attacking willy-nilly, you should aim to build your hit percentage. If your fierce attacks don't hit home, you're just wasting your energy. Gotcha. Weak, strong, fierce. Alright, so weak, strong, and then we only had enough stamina to do another week, so. A little Lisa Chrono Cross lame game. Have you been learning stuff from my buddy Steel? That's what Steel says. But what is up, Lisa? How you doing tonight? Ho ho ho, you're not even close. Don't be trusting in your hit percentage too much there, boy. I was possessed. So it looks like you've seen Steel once in a while. From time to time. So you're not even close. Don't be trusting your hit percentage. Watching with... Oh, really cool. Well, hello to the both of you. Pen Baron, where is your confidence? But yeah, don't... So you're not even close. Don't be trusting in your hit percentage too much there, boy. As long as it's not 100, you still run the risk of missing continuously, don't you? Sometimes it pays to muster up the courage to use strong and fierce attacks straight from the start, too. That is true. You still have a percentage. Is he gonna kill me? What I really want to get into is the element stuff. That's what I want. So let's go with that. Boom, yeah, there we go. Next, let's check out the use of elements. Okay, this is the one thing I need to pay attention. When you use an element, the color of that element's attribute remains on the battlefield in the form of the field effect. Okay, so that's what the field effect means. Don't trust Lisa, she's crazy. What's up, Zach? And Pen Baron is not with me. So yeah, so the elemental that you use remains as a field effect. That's what the field effect up in the top left is telling me. I just don't know. Well, he's gonna move that. He's gonna tell me here. Each time you consecutively use the same colored effect, the effectiveness of that color element group increases. So right now, like the blue is the most, green is the least, and then yellow is the leastest of the least. Here, I'll show you. Let's fill up the field effect attributes with the color blue. Try using a blue element after me. Okay. Oh, so it starts in the middle and goes out. Okay, so the most recent one is in the middle. And we've got Zach sharing our grog with his channel. Thank you so much for this, for the stream, for the host. I was gonna ask if you were streaming tonight at all. You mentioned about doing Musashi, maybe. So, all right. So element, and we need to use our blue one, Cure. We need to turn it all blue, he says. So this should make that both of them blue. Yes. Hey there, hurry up and turn all the field effects attributes blue, for crying out loud. Well, I just did one. Don't you know how to use them elements or something, young and okay, we got that. No, he woke up at 6. He woke up at 6? That means you're gonna stay up all night with us, Zach, right? First, you've got to choose attack to do some physical damage to your opponent in order to get started. Weak, strong, fierce attacks each add 1, 2, or 3 points to your elemental power. Okay. Your current level is the number that appears above the level symbol under your name there. Oh, I nearly forgot to tell you. You won't accumulate any power unless you actually succeed in hitting your opponent. I may. So be careful. You can't afford to miss. Okay, so discharging this accumulated power is what using elements is all about. Once you built up some power, you will be able to choose the elements option from the battle menu. Okay, I figured that. When you select the elements option, gray-colored rectangular plates appear on the screen. Those plates are the elements you currently have allocated. So why don't you try to use one of those blue elements you have there? Relax, they won't disappear when you use them, you just won't be able to use them again for the rest of the battle, that is all. Once you enter another battle, you'll be able to use them again, so don't come back, okay. Yes, it's in the whole Chrono universe, I guess. We were talking about it earlier. I don't know how much of a sequel it is at all, but it is the second game in the Chrono series. I just don't know, yeah, I just don't know exactly how much it plays in and how much it relates to Chrono Trigger, so. But even though I say this, I still have to stress that you've got to consider the appropriate time to use elements, so it's important to understand how they work. Otherwise, you'll never be able to beat some of the harder enemies you're bound to meet. You've got to form the proper strategy. Oh, but wait, I'm forgetting something important. There are some elements that can disappear in a puff of smoke each time you use them. The element with the tab 1 tablet is just one example. These are called consumable elements. They have the symbol X times 1 in front of their names. These don't regenerate after battle. However, the benefits of such consumable elements is that you can allocate up to 5 of these into the same elemental grid space. Okay. Doing so allows... See, this is why I think when I was younger, 15 years ago, I really didn't care to read all this. I just wanted to play, so... Doing so allows you to use several of them in the same battle, unlike basic elements, which normally can be used once in a battle. That is why consumable elements also have a number such as ×5 after their names. It's the number of you currently hold in the grid position. This number will decrease as the elements are used up for good. However, after each battle, you can restock more to use next time. Okay. What's this? Gabe says. What is up, Gabe? This is Chrono Cross. A classic PS1, a very highly rated PS1 RPG by Squaresoft. Same folks that brought you the Final Fantasy games. Anyways, enough of that. More about actual using elements. I'm sure you'll notice each time you use an element, your elemental power level, as shown by the level, will go down. It's just simple subtraction, really. For instance, say you're currently using a level 3 and you decide to use a ×1 tablet element allocated at the level 1 in your elemental grid. In this case, 3 minus 1 leaves 2, so okay. Yeah, we get that. You mean patience can... Yeah, I didn't have this much patience. What did I say? I don't remember. You can use elements anytime as long as your stamina value is above 1.0. So in this case, you still have the still be able to use elements with the power level up to level 2 right after using the ×1 tablet. Okay. Get the gist of it. Sunny now is important developing tactics. You could build up a little power element. Okay, I can skip over that. That's okay. Or you can build the elemental power to maximum level and unleash a barrage of elements one after another. Use whatever strategy you think. Yeah, so that is one thing I do remember, is that you can do these attacks, but if you build up your elemental level there, down under my name, Square Enix, I mean, back then it was Squaresoft, wasn't it? Or was it Square Enix back then and they switched? Okay, Squaresoft, yeah. They were Squaresoft back then. Yeah, they were Squaresoft back then. Use whatever strategy you think will work to defeat each of the enemies you come across. It's up to you. There are hordes of monsters out there that you'll never be able to defeat by physical attacks alone. You're going to need to master elements to get by. Sorry for the long lecture there, Sonny. My explanation about elements is officially over. Why don't you try to use one now? Okay. So now everything is blue. So it's all blue. So that means that blue is more effective? Is that what that means? I guess I wasn't completely understanding. So now he says he's innate to green and blue. So we'll try that. Try that. Try 1. Try 3. Hit him a little bit. Triangle slot. See, the field is completely blue now. Any blue elements you use will sure pack a punch. Okay, so the more it is, the more it does. Okay, the more full it is. The more full it is, the more it will pack a punch. Yeah, be effective. Here, try this out. Aqua Ball. Uh-oh. We're gonna get smashed with an Aqua Ball. And you knocked me out. Ho, ho, ho. Was that too much for you? Sorry about that, youngin. Conversely, when there is a lot of blue on the field effect attributes, the elements of the opposite color, red, will be weakened. So I need... Oh, wait, does the book have... Yep, I'm dead. Does the book have, like, a color wheel or color... Continuing from a save point, wow. Back then they made sure you understood everything in these books. Now games don't even give you manuals anymore. I don't even care if it's black and white. Just give us something. Here we go. I'm gonna keep this handy then. Status effects. Wow, there's a bunch. This is why I also didn't pay attention very much. There's green, red, yellow, blue, white, black. All these different sound effects. Take the blue element and remain in the matrix. This is like Axis and allies in stereo. It still doesn't tell me what is the opposite of, like, he's saying that the opposite of blue is red. I mean, that I really don't know how I would know that. I guess just by playing the game, but I'm gonna keep the manual, the instruction guide kind of here a little bit. Anyways, so yes, the opposite color attacks, the form is... Oh wait, so try to discern your enemy's attack pattern and fill the field with the opposite color of the attacks as the form of defense. The strategy of using elements is sure to come in handy, so put it to good use. Revive. Oh, that's nice. He brings me back to life. With 7. I have a level 3. I can do uplift, tablet, cure. I can't use... Why can't I use cure though? That's a... Oh, I only had 1 to use during the fight. So... Is he wanting me to... Let's go ahead and just use uplift and see what it does. Oh, that image is in the way. Damn. Okay, there we go. Oh, I just... Ho, ho, ho! How was that? You learned something there, boy. Anyways, I guess it's time to bring this lesson to the end. Here you go. Here you go. Straight to the gut. Alright, yeah. That was a long... Oh, wait, Zach said square before Enix was gold. Pooped already, eh? And you're still so young. Oh well, don't let it get you down. Come again anytime. Yep, who's this guy? Yo, my name's Toma the 14th, but people usually put the Great Explorer in front of my name. Great Explorer Toma. Oh, that's his name. I was just looking around for treasure. Have a 6th sense, you know. Maybe it was my 7th. Or what is it, my 6th? Maybe my 7th sense. Anyways, yo, I wasn't gardening. I was really looking for treasure. Okay. What are these guys? What's this thing over here? Oh, is this that dog that they were talking about? Haschel? Me am a bit busy right now. Maybe next time. Where's Hero when you need him? Did he leave? He loves animals. Hi, Kanor. I, Ganji, know all and see all. I can tell you all you need to know about using key items. No, that's okay. I'm pretty sure I know how to use the items there. That's fine. Record of Fate tells me not to go out to sea.